Hey y'all. Okay, so I am here recording with y'all early this morning. I'm gonna try to make this one a little quick. I have to get my kiddos up for school shortly, so and I need to get this one uploaded today, so y'all will see this the same day that I'm recording. So it'll be today, the 22nd, which is also my anniversary. Today is my 23rd wedding anniversary. So we got a busy day today, but I really wanted to get this recorded and put up for y'all to give y'all a few more ideas of some page layout ideas. So I'm gonna just jump right in and get this uploaded, and hopefully I can get it uploaded. Usually the videos, if they're over 30-40 minutes long, then it takes a while to get it to upload. So I'm really gonna have to try. I always go over. Okay, so I'm hoping this is not gonna be too complicated of ideas. I tend to go overboard with everything, so I try to keep it simple, but also I want some fun stuff in here too, you know. Okay, so what I did was I printed this image here, and I have another one. I found this one I printed off a while back. This one is on some coffee dyed paper, so it looks different. This one is a lot brighter because this is just on regular white, but you can see the image is the same. And so what I did was I just selected part of this flower image, and I took my X-Acto craft knife and I cut along. I just kind of picked, like, you can pick which part you want to cut around, what image or whatever. And we are going to glue this down, but you only want to glue this part down right here, and then it makes a cute little pocket, like a little tuck pocket right here. And you can cut this part of the page off if you want. I usually don't. I always just leave mine as a little flip over. And I put this part of another printable, was a little scrap I had, and I glued that down on the back side of that page. Okay, so before I glue this down though, I wanted to put a flip up on this. So I've created another easy flip up, and also I have a little pocket I made. This was another scrap paper, and I'll show you how easy this is to do. This is the simplest pocket too. I'm gonna put it on this side right here, but all you gotta do is take a scrap piece of paper, and you want to come over from, like, I want it to fit on to this side right here, and I don't want it to mess with the fold line, so I want it to come over a little bit, which you can adjust that once you make your marks. So you want to take your piece of paper, and you want to give yourself, like, I'm going to lay this one right here so y'all can kind of see what I'm doing here. So you see this tab right here? That's what I'm doing here. So I want to give myself a little bit of a tab. So I'm going to mark where the page actually ends. This is where I want the pocket to fit. And so this part right here is going to be this part right here. That's going to be the fold tab under. And you just guess and kind of come over a little bit more, and that's going to be this one right here. And then for the bottom, you could just fold it up to meet the bottom of that page. See, it's just right there at the bottom of that page. And then you don't need this big old flap. You don't need it that big. That's this one here. So then you would just cut off about that much of it. So once you cut all that out, this is what you're going to have. Now, I did notch my corners. All you have to do to notch your corners, just make a little line from that point to that line, and it notches your corners. And it just kind of frees it up so it's not bulky. And then you put it on down, and there's a quick little pocket. It's really simple. For the flip out, again, I just used another envelope. I thought that would be the easiest way to do this because I wanted the flip out to also have a pocket. And instead of trying to show y'all how to construct all of this, I figured this would just work perfect. So what I did was I took this envelope, it looked just like that, and I flipped this part over backwards. So now we have a little inside tuck here. So I flip that one over, and there's the inside tuck there. Flip it over like this. So I just put a piece of paper on that side, and then I matted this right here with some of this book page. This is actually, I put this on here already because I wanted to be real careful with it. This is some of my favorite. Actually, I have the book right here. I'm going to show y'all. It's a poem book that I got, and it is from 1910. And I just love these pages. They are already, like, look at the edges here. They're already old looking, and they just, the pages feel so nice. Like, I'm really weird like that. I love the feel of certain types of paper. I don't know what it is, but certain types of paper, I just love how they feel, and I just love this book. So I took a page of that to put on here, because that's like my favorite book. Where, I'm gonna put this back down. Okay, and I just wanted to be careful laying that one down so I didn't mess that up. So I went ahead and put that on there. And then this piece here goes on here, and I did the same thing how I showed y'all how to get a mat, you know, to mat the other, these envelopes here. I just took a piece of paper that I wanted to use, the image on here. I cut it down to the length that I knew that would fit, and then I just stuck it inside. Well, if I can get it in there. You just stick it inside there like that, push it all the way to the end right here to where it ends, and then take your pencil and trace it out, pull it out and cut it, and then you end up with, it's not going to be perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it comes out somewhat close to cover most of it, and it gives it a little bit of character to do it that way. I think it looks cute that way. Okay, so the construction, actually I move this down a little bit. I've got myself in a mess over here. We had a long day yesterday, a long school day, and then we had to go back to the eye doctor again. My daughter is, you know, I told y'all she's trying to get her some contacts, and she's not happy with how the contacts are looking, or, you know, her sight with them. So we've had to go back a few times, and we had to go back again today at 5 o'clock. This will be our, I think, 4th trip. Pretty sure it's gonna be our 4th trip back to the eye doctor, just for the contacts. And me and my son's already got his glasses for the computer and doing his school and stuff. They put a hold on my daughter's glasses until they figure out her contact prescription. And poor thing, she said she's about ready to just give up and say she don't want them no more. But I told her, no, it's fine. Just a few more times and they'll get it right. So we gotta go back again today. Okay, so I'm just gonna lay, oh, I almost forgot. We are not gonna lay that on there. We are gonna put the little, just like in the very first, in the very back, whenever I made the, these 2 flip pockets right here, we're gonna do the same thing. This is just one of those little pieces of paper. I need to put this down because I'm gonna have this as a flip up. Ooh, I almost messed up big time there. So you're just gonna make you the little strip. It's about 1/4 inch on either side. It doesn't have to be perfect either. So I'm gonna put it, let's see, I want it to flip up and this be the right side up. So I'm gonna put it right here. Can't really see. So I'm just gonna best I can. That looks about right. And I needed to put that down first, so that way this will kind of hide that and cover, because you wouldn't want that sticking on top of this. I mean, it really doesn't matter. If you're doing like a true junk journal, it really doesn't matter. Let me make sure I'm in. Can y'all see? Okay. I feel like I moved, so now I'm kind of off, and I want to make sure y'all can see what I'm doing here. So again, I'm just, as best I can, line this one on up, put it there. And see, this one got off. It's like kind of crooked there and crooked there, but again, that's not an issue. These are not machine quality, and that is the whole purpose that we love these, because they are, you know, a handmade item. That's what makes them unique and what everybody loves. So okay, so this little other part of that little flap right there is going to go under here like that, or we could put it on this little part over here, because I am putting a pocket right here, so that pocket could hide that too. I just don't know if that'll be a lot of weight on this page here, so I'm not sure. I think I'm just going to leave it over here, because it could pull on that. Yeah, I'll just leave it over here. And I think what I'm going to do, I think I might just glue this instead of taping it. That way I can move it around. Let's see. Oh, I'm shaky. I had me a little bit of coffee this morning. I haven't had coffee in a while. I used to drink coffee every day, but I had to kind of slow down on the coffee because it was not making me feel so good. But I had some this morning. I thought maybe I'd treat myself to some coffee, but now I'm like feeling a little bit shaky. Okay, so we got the little flap on there like that. And now we're going to put this page down right here. And this part, just remember, you want to glue. Where's my pencil? You want to glue this outside right here all the way around the outside and on this little part right here. I hope y'all can see that. Is that even showing up, or is it too light? And then you don't want to glue this part because that's our pocket. So you're going to take your glue and glue on that outer part. So all of this is going to be stuck down. This is not. So you're not going to put no glue on that part. Everywhere there's pencil, that's where the glue goes, all the way around like that. And then we're going to lay that down right there. I should have put some tape on there first. I should have pre-done that, but I didn't think about it. Oh, I have me a little fly in here with me today. I have a friend watching me. Okay. I don't know where he came from. He must have followed me in from outside. Alright, so I'm getting kind of just the edges first. And then I'm going to come back. You don't have to glue all this part right here. I do want to make sure I get really good right here around where I cut. Because I don't want that to move on me or catch any pages. I don't want it to fight me whenever I'm putting stuff in that little tuck spot. So I really want that area down good. And let's see, yeah. Okay. Then just line it as best you can. Oh, that's a little way off, but let's see. Okay. That's a little better. Mush it down. And make sure you get around this part really good. Well, that looks really crooked even though it's straight, because I went with this part and made it straight, but I forgot I went off a little bit here, so it looks really crooked right there. So I may fix that with some washi or something. I bet some washi will make that look a little bit better. Let me see. Because that just looks really crooked. Let me see if I can show y'all a little bit better what I'm talking about. Which, again, it's not that big a deal, but that's just going to bother me a little bit. So, I may put down some washi or something over that. Let's see, I could put a piece like right there. That might help it. Let me see if that helps that. Kind of hide that a little bit. Oh yeah, see? Hides that perfect. And it adds a little bit of pretty right there. And then this little part right here, I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on either side. And that's going to become a little side tuck. I pulled out a couple pieces of things I've made, for other journals. So that way it has some quick examples to show y'all, like to put in these little pockets and stuff. So, that's probably not the best one, but here we go. So there you go, a little tuck spot like that. And then this is a little pocket right here. So you could put something, in that little pocket there. And then the main one is that one right there. See how cute that is? That looks so cute. You can put a bunch of stuff in there too. You could just load it up with all kinds of stuff in there. And then, let me see how far I'm at. Oh, we're doing really good. Okay, let's just keep going. Okay, so then I'm going to put this little pocket right here on that side. And what I like to do is I like to put down the sides first. Hold on, I'll show y'all what I mean. So I like to fold in the sides and then the bottom one and catch it on there on the tape, so it helps me like hold it all together. And then also what it does, if you do the sides first, it helps it from catching on this bottom whenever you're putting stuff in there. So it just helps when you're putting your cards and envelopes or tags or whatever you're putting in there. It helps it so it doesn't catch on that bottom piece. And I'm going to come over just a little bit from that fold line right here on the page fold line. Because again, it'll add bulk right there on that fold line. So you want to come over just a little bit. You see right there. See, I just come over a little bit. So that way it folds and it doesn't mess with, the page folding and do like that weird where you got to like mush it down and all that. And then also, once you get all of your inserts in here, if you don't like how, like if this doesn't stay that shut and, you think it's starting to flop around and stuff like that, just put a paper clip or something on it. Actually, where did you go? So you could take something, like I made these a while back. You could take something like this and clip it. I thought I had some. Oh, I got this one. Okay. So I made this little paper clip and I stamped on the back with one of my line stamps. So you could actually do some journaling, but it's like a secret journal spot because it just looks like it's a paper clip to hold that page, and it kind of holds all that shut. So you could do that too. That's kind of cute. You could put it up here if you wanted, because this image is that way, but it doesn't matter. Just an idea to hold all that together. Excuse me. Okay, this is going to be the second page setup. Oh, I don't know if I should do it in this video, if I should keep going or just upload that. I feel like just one page idea though is not enough. I feel like I need to hurry up and try to get one more in here. I'm just scared I'm going to go way over. Okay, I'm going to try to get this one in here as quick as I can. This is pretty simple, but just the explanation of it might not be. So again, I have another one of these big envelopes here. And I have this piece. Oh, whoa. Okay, so I have this piece right here. And what I did was I wanted about this side, this was the scrap that I went off of. And I wanted it to be about like the size of a bookmark. So what I did was I took this scrap and I laid it down. I deconstructed one of those envelopes again. All I did, just cut the sides off right here. That's all I did. And I laid it down on top to where it covered that window. And I traced out this. It's like a bookmark size. Traced that out. And then I gave myself some fold tabs. So I went around. I didn't need it on bottom or the top. Just the two sides. So I gave myself fold side. This one I came over a little bit fatter on that side because I wanted it to do a wrap around like that. Because I knew I was going to be slipping this inside there and gluing that down just like that. Well, I knew I was going to glue it down to this because I want to be able to slip something inside of it like that. So it's just a super skinny book size like pocket. That's all that is. Super simple. And then I have my one here that I've already pre-cut out. I showed y'all this piece last time in the that other one where I pre-cut out one of the circles. And that's how you could, if you want, you could lay that on some of your book page or whatever you want to use to cover this piece. And you could cut out around that and it would mat this one pretty good. But what I did was I just put some washi around it for these long parts because when I was digging in my scraps, I actually found this piece was already pre-cut and it fits almost perfect. It's not exact, but it is almost perfect to fit right there from a pocket I did on a total different journal. So I'm just going to use that little scrap piece right there. Okay, so the whole idea though for the construction. So this is the page that I chose to put down on this paper right here. I wanted to add a little pocket flip thing on this page too. So I had my piece here that I constructed up. I haven't glued none of that together yet. I'm going to put this on the side. This is going to be glued down on top and bottom only, like right here. Actually, you could do it on the side too. So top, bottom, and side. Just this side. You want to leave this open. And then I have and I marked it on my page so I knew how far it come over. And then I took some more scrap. And I got my little corner punch. And I punched the corners just to add a little bit of something pretty on it. I gave myself a fold tab here. And I made sure I didn't go over that line where I marked that. Because I don't want those two to overlap. So, oh, there's that little fly. So this fold flap will glue down to this page like that. And then we're going to lay this down like this. And then we're going to glue this envelope to that brown just on the back side. And lay that down like that. Add some pretty paper, you know, some scrapbook. Other paper, I have some more over here. Put that on there. And then you decorate your little bookmark thing and slip it in. And then to hold all that together, you take another, well, you know, I'll take this one. And you're going to take this one and slide it in just like that and that will hold all this together and shut. So that's the idea. I hope this is not like too complicated. I hope I'm explaining this correctly so y'all know what I'm doing here. But we're fixing to put it all together and you will see what I'm talking about. Where is my tape? Oh, here it is. Okay, I'm going to use tape here. Just, I feel like it'll be a lot quicker instead of me trying to glue all of this area, because that's a lot. And I didn't think I should have pre-taped all these pieces, and I didn't. So that is my fault, because it could have saved me this time right now. Oh, we forgot to decorate that pink pocket. Well, we can come back to it, because I wanted to decorate that pink pocket on the page we just now did. I didn't want to leave it plain like that. We can come back to it. No big deal. Okay, let's see. I need to have me at least one good one here. And one more right here. Because this is your base page. You want to make sure your base page is nice and glued down. That's holding everything together. Let me get my images back. Okay, so it's going to go like that. Okay, so I'm going to take off this piece from the little flap, and I'm going to line it up best I can. Okay, that's pretty good. Take all of this tape off. Oh. Okay, and I'm gonna use this glue stick just in case, because I may get off with this. Oh, you know what? I don't have nothing right here. You know, I'll just do the glue. I wasn't even thinking. I don't have anything right there. Okay, that'll work. We'll just do it like this. Okay, so we are going to put this one on here. Again, just best you can. Your main thing is you don't want to get too close to your spine, because then it's gonna pull on that page and it will mess with the whole flippy flappy of all of it. So just give yourself a little bit of space right there. Okay, so that is going to be that. And now we are going to, I'm going to glue this down to this brown piece. So I'm just wrapping that around that piece out, that brown piece was my initial piece that I used to size all of this and see what size I wanted for my bookmark pocket. This is going to be the bottom of mine. So I'm just going to kind of squeeze out a little bit, put a little line right here at the bottom, and a little bit of glue squishes out, and that's fine. Because we don't want our bookmark, unless you might want your bookmark to be able to go from, you know, end to end. I'm just going to have mine as a little stopper right there. So then this is going to glue down right here, and you're just gluing down the top, this outer side, and then that bottom. And I think I'm going to go ahead and glue mine down, because I can add my decorative pieces Actually, I wonder if I should punch a little hole. I should have thought about that. I wonder if I should punch a little hole. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I think that's better. Okay, I should have thought about that before, but I didn't. Okay, so I punched me a little hole right here at the top, just to make it a little easier to get my little bookmark thing in and out. So I'm going to put glue at the top and bottom. At the outside, yeah. And I'm leaving that part open because that's going to be our little slide tuck-in thing. And I want to make sure this doesn't go... Oh, my flap's coming over a little bit, so I need to pull this one over. Make sure your flap doesn't go on top of that. I think I came over a little bit. I think I came over too far with my flap. Okay, so it should look like that. Of course, I'm going to come back and decorate, and I can put all my pieces on there. I have another piece somewhere. I have some of that I can put on there. Some flour. You know, just decorate that part up. And then you slide something in there like that, and that holds that shut. And then you put your bookmark. This one's way too big. I need to cut it down. But your bookmark goes in there in that little pocket right there. Like that. I think it's super cute. I think it's a really good idea. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this little page layout setup. I thought it was really cute. Okay. And, again, I need to come back and do some more decorating over here because I wanted to put something on that. And I need to go ahead and make some inserts, like permanent ones to put in there. So we will do some of that next time. Maybe the next video, we will take a break from just the page layouts. And maybe we should do some making tags and like ephemera pieces and some more decorating. I don't know. Y'all let me know. What do y'all think? Should we just keep going with like page layouts? Or should we do some decorating and adding some more pockets and, not pockets, adding some more of the inserts and stuff? Y'all let me know what y'all think. And I think that is going to be it for today. And I'm fixing to get this uploaded. As fast as it uploads, then that's when y'all will see it. So, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. And I will see y'all next time. Bye.